is to get to people to play for in person. For me, as somebody who's really driven by deadlines, it's easy to get a little to lose sight of the need to keep developing new things and to actually get them to a finished place. And so I've been using these live streams as my deadlines for that. And that's why I'm a little late today. It's because I had this idea. I have this dear friend who's an amazing musician who lives in Australia. Her name is Kristen Berardi. And as you know, I've been working hard on making it possible to play with musicians in different places. And there's no way that we could ever get the latency low enough for it to... Oh, is there an echo? I'm hearing that there's an echo. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Let's see. Does that help? Yes, it does, doesn't it? Okay. We're going to work this out. Hopefully the audio's good for you now. Anyway, so as I say, why are we here on these Mondays? It's really to experiment. I've been doing these ticketed live streams, and for those of you who've joined me for the ticketed live streams, you'll know that I put a lot of effort into making that like a real happening show, where hopefully there are no issues. I don't think I've had an issue so far on the ticketed live streams, but here on Monday, we're here to experiment. So to get back to the subject at hand, I have my dear friend, Kristen Berardi, who is an amazing jazz singer. In fact, she won the Montreux vocal competition the same year that I won the piano competition back in 2006, which doesn't say that much about whether you're good if you've won a competition, but she really is good. And so I've been trying to find a way for us to be able to do something musically together. And the way that I've found, I'm going to explain it to you in a moment. But first, please let me welcome the great Kristen Berardi. Here she is. Hey, Kristen.
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having me.
Wait, I'm going to take the reverb off your voice.
Oh, yes, please.
There we go. So you have to understand, everyone else that I've had on this program has lived within 70 miles of me. How many miles away do you think you are right now?
I am possibly the worst estimator in the known universe. So I'm not going to answer that question.
3,000 miles from New York to Los Angeles. And then it's, I think, 1 billion miles from Los Angeles to Australia.
I think that's right. You're rounding down, right?
Oh, hey, Kristen, our mutual friend Sarah Guzarek is here.
Ah!
Sarah is an amazing singer in LA. Anyway, the point is, Kristen is unfathomably far away. She is in Brisbane, Australia. Oh, I'm getting the comment. Alan Haggard says it's 12,000 miles. Okay, so the thing is, what can we do, right? It's like, what is possible when you're doing something like this? And I had an idea. I thought, if I can write some code that will enable Kristen to control my piano at a distance, and then she could sing along with it, that would be pretty amazing, I think. So that's what I did, and that's why it took a while to get here today, because I was up all night coding this thing. By the way, it's 4 a.m. for Kristen right now. So this is a crazy thing we're trying to do.
I thought if it's 4 a.m, but if I put on some earrings, then it looks like it's any time.
You actually
So that's
look
what I do.
amazing, I have to say. You look stylish and
Well, thank
awake.
you. And then the reverb will help
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah. Wait till I get the
immensely.
reverb on you.
Reverb and earrings, I find,
It's gonna be
and a
amazing.
little bit of practice, and you go get 'em,
I see in the
peeps.
comments that Frank Geyer has an issue with an echo, and I can tell you it's probably because you have two windows open simultaneously of the same stream. So just try to check your windows and make sure they're all closed except for the one. So how am I going to show you guys what's going on here? I think I can do that here. Let's see. Yeah. This is very complicated, actually. So basically, I wrote this program that enables Kristen to click on a note on this online website, and when she clicks on it, it starts playing on my computer, which is pretty cool, in my opinion.
It's very
see.
cool.
Okay, let's see if I can get this.
I was explaining to my kids last night, and my son's eyes were just like getting wider and wider. And I'm like, yes, his brain is very large, but in proportion to his head, like his head in proportion to his body, it looks like it's just all fine, but like his brain must take up all of the space. And he was like, you haven't said that to him, have you? And I was like, I think I have. Yes, I've told Dan his brain is very large. And his head is quite a normal size.
It's actually not that complicated, but I'm so excited about it. Sarah says,
freaky cool.
Sarah Gazarek says, I can hear a big boom when Kristen laughs or uses percussive constants, though.
Yeah.
So maybe just, a little further away. Okay, let's try this. So everybody can see the keyboard on my piano now. Why don't you try pressing a note? I'm not touching anything on this program.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's working. And now I'm going to explain a little more about the game here. This is an improvisation I made. It's an improvisation game I made. And the idea is people can just pick notes and they'll be tremoloing like this. And then they can add notes. Try adding another one, Kristen. Oh yes, good choice. And then there's this button that just says move up or move down. And what that does is it just transforms the chord a little bit. Try pushing move up. Again. And again. And then the idea is it's super simple, but Kristen can add notes, she can take notes away, and she can change how loud it is. Do you want to move it up and down?
Mm-hmm.
All the way up? Yeah. And that's it. That's the game. And Kristen's going to sing along with it. So why don't you take all the notes away? And we're going to just have you do a performance. I'm not going to play. Although, who knows? I might feel like joining in at some point.
Sweet.
Kristen, can you be a little lower in the view? Your eyes are cut off right now. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's great. There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Sweet.
All right, I'm going to turn my mic off. I'm going to turn your reverb on. And I'm super excited to see what you're going to do with this. Because, again, Kristen is one of my favorite musicians, a very profound singer, composer, and a beautiful person, too. So I I can't wait. Okay. Your reverb's on, and my mic is.
Okay. Gung-la-do-do. Gung-gung-la-bum-lay. Ah, 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 lay-do.
Oh my God, Kristen, that was insane.
Squeak! I'm sorry. My daughter's up. It's not very good parenting right now. But she was like, "What are you doing going downstairs?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go and sing."
Kristen,
So,
I was literally crying.
Oh.
I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Oh.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you. Oh man, it's crazy to think that we could do this
Yeah. It's truly
in real
amazing.
time.
It's truly amazing.
And then, yeah, thank you.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Mike Seitz says,
Thank you.
it's certainly working. Probably has to do with the tonal washes not being so time dependent. Indeed, that's what I'm going for here. It's a musical game that can accommodate latency. And Kristen just did it so beautifully. Did your daughter just make a picture?
And a little note.
A little note. What's it say?
I need to pee and I don't feel well. I want to sleep as well, but I don't feel well. So I can't get to sleep, and then it's two sad faces and a bit of an angry face.
Oh,
so I think
my
I
God.
should go.
It sounds like you gotta go, Kristen. Thank you so much.
Oh
Big
no,
hugs,
it's all good, Emily. It's all good.
Big hugs to Emily. And
Thank
tell
you.
her
Thank
thank you
you,
so
Dan.
much for letting
It
you
was
do
so
this with
great.
us in the middle of the night.
I don't want to. Do I just get out of Zoom and not wreck stuff? Is that what
Yeah,
I do?
it's all good. I'll sign you off. Kristen,
Awesome.
thank you so much. The great Kristen Berardi, everyone.
Thank you, Dan.
Berardi. She has beautiful records. Please check her out, and we'll do another collaboration in the future for sure. Okay, lots
Awesome.
of love, Kristen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I was crying. Carol McGoffin says, yes, I was crying too. I'm not surprised. I mean, for me, that was really emotional. You've heard, some of you who've been checking out my streams have heard me play that musical game too. I think just fundamentally, there's something so emotional about hearing a harmony and then searching inside to find notes that really resonate with it. I think there's something really profound there. I mean, it just immediately hits my heart when I do it myself, or when I hear other people do it, if they come to it with a real spirit of simplicity and heart, the way that Kristen did. And of course, the thing about Kristen is that she's also an extraordinary singer. So God, that was just beautiful. I'm just gonna spell her name here in the comments so you guys can check her out. It's Kristen Berardi, and she was coming to us from Brisbane, Australia. 11 or 12,000 miles away. Really incredible. Thanks again, Kristen. That was just really really beautiful. So guys, what are we gonna do now? I was up all night coding that thing. Oh, you know what? I do want to show you really quickly what the interface looks like that I made, just so you know exactly what Kristen was doing. Let's see if I can do this in a good way. Here we go. I'm gonna try doing this. Here it is. There it is. Okay. So there it is. This is the thing I made for Kristen. And basically, you can just I don't know how well you can see this, but you can just play a note like that one. Like that. You just choose a note to play, and that immediately plays it on my piano. And I can also use these buttons, move up, move down, to transform the chord that's being played, and I can remove the last note that I put in, and I can adjust the volume of the whole thing. So that's it. That's the super simple interface I made, and that's how Kristen was generating all this music. I wasn't doing anything at all herself from Brisbane on my piano here. So yeah, I'm pretty proud that we got that to work. And again, anything that brings up some heartfelt emotions is just incredibly precious to me. All right, what are we going to do now? I feel like doing a free improvisation for you guys. I'm just going to start playing because I'm kind of tired. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I think free improvisation is the way to go under those circumstances. So here we go. I'm going to do a free improv, and oh, by the way, for those of you not reading the comments, Kristen Berardi says, "My daughter is good now, cuddles and back to bed. Thanks again." Thanks for letting us know, Kristen, and thanks again for your beautiful music. Oh, Jonathan Glass asks, how about playing alone together? That's great. Okay, I'm going to play, I'll play alone together. Why not? That's great. And then I'll do a free improvisation afterwards. While I'm playing, yeah, here we go. Alone together, you guys. Here it is. Alone Together, just for you. Thank you for that recommendation, Jonathan Glass. Jonathan is, as I mentioned before, he's an amazing artist, and he, when gigs were happening live, he would show up to gigs and make Indian ink drawings of the performers as they were performing. And one group that he came to hear a lot it was Lee Konitz's band, the great saxophonist that I played with for 12 years. And so I actually have on my wall one of his drawings of Lee and me playing. And whenever I play Alone Together, which is the standard I just played, I think of Lee, because that was one of Lee's signature tunes. I mean, there are probably very few gigs that we played where we did not play Alone Together. So for me, Alone Together is pure Lee Konitz. It's just, and I'm grateful to have such a strong association with some songs with Lee, because it's just a way of channeling his presence for me. Carol McGoffin says, first time hearing Alone Together, love it. It's a nice song. It's a really beautiful song, and the lyrics are nice too, that idea of being alone together. They can be understood in a couple different ways. Okay, I promised you a free improvisation, and that's what's going to happen now. I'm just going to explore and see where this takes me. Thanks for being with me today, you guys. And if you have some requests for what I should play after this, please let me know. Although it's already 3 p.m. How did that happen? Time really flies. Here we go. So, a free improvisation with no particular theme, but I came across that very simple theme. Bo-do-de, yo-do-de, blo-do-de, yo-do-de, somewhere in there. And then I was kind of developing that. I want to talk about something that I'm doing this Friday. Here's a poster. So it's a solo concert. I'm doing a solo ticketed live stream. All the ticketed live streams I've done so far have been with other people, and they've been incredibly fun, and I've been really, really encouraged by the response I've gotten from you guys, from all the people who've tuned in and supported these concerts. And I wanted to break the pattern a little bit and do a solo concert. And this is a project called Inventions, Reinventions, where I play the Inventions by Bach, some of everyone's, I think everyone feels like these are some of our favorite pieces by Bach. They're incredibly tuneful and simple, but not in a simplistic way at all. They're very profound, and there's so much going on under the surface, but they're compositions of Bach that children play. You might recognize this one, for example. Only playing the beginning of it for you there, but that's the Invention in C major, the first one. And the amazing thing about the Inventions is that they're these kind of microcosms of Bach's compositional practice. And I've learned a lot about how to compose and how to improvise from studying these pieces. And so I came up with this idea, which is that Bach wrote 15 inventions, and they're all in different keys. You know, the first one's in C major, second one's in C minor, third one is in D major, and fourth one is in D minor. And so you notice that D flat major and D flat minor are not there. Okay, there are 24 possible keys that he could have written in, but he only wrote 15 inventions, so there are 9 missing keys. So in Inventions, Reinventions, I play all the pieces as written by Bach, and I improvise inventions of my own for the missing keys. And it's really, it's a super fun project, and I hope you can join me. So that's this Friday at 3 p.m. New York time. And I'll be playing the entire program, which I've only played a few times before and never on the internet, never as a live stream. I premiered it at the Ravinia Festival in Chicago last summer. And I've played, I think, maybe 3 or 4 concerts of the whole program since then. And I haven't played in a while. So I really hope you can join me this Friday. This is going to be a lot of fun. And after the concert, I'll do a Q&A with engaging with the comments as I usually do. Again, this is going to be totally live, as they always are. Okay, I think it's time for me to wrap up this live stream. I think, let's see. Alan Haggard said, "Okay, Dan, get some sleep." Maybe you guys can tell that I'm a little sleep deprived today. But I'm really so glad that we could do that distant improvisation game with Kristen Berardi. That was incredibly special. So it was worth staying up all night for. So yeah, Alan Haggard says, "Don't forget to donate also." Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes, you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Dan Tepfer. Or if you prefer not to deal with Patreon, you can send donations, as some of you have done incredibly generously. Thank you, to paypal.me/Dan Tepfer. So I think I'll play one last one for you today. Do you have any requests? Let's see. I think a tune would be really nice. Karen Bentley Pollock says, "Virtual jet lag without leaving your apartment." exactly. Yeah, don't even need to get on planes anymore. You can get your jet lag for free. I'm thinking, Abby David requests "Don't Ever Leave Me." I don't know that one. Really slow. Yeah. I'll try to learn that one for the future. Also, I've gotten a couple requests on Patreon. If you support me on Patreon, I pay particular attention to your requests there, and I promised to get to them. But I was too busy getting this thing working for Kristen to get some of those requests happening for today. I also don't really know Don't Blame Me. Thanks for that recommendation, Mike Seitz. Ooh, If I Should Lose You. Wow. That I kind of do know. Can I do it in my tired state? I don't think so. Usually I do better with these. My funny Valentine. Well, that I can definitely do. I've played that so many times though. Green Dolphin Street. Great recommendation, Bill Maxey. I'll do Green Dolphin Street because I haven't played that in forever. I think I played that on one of the Duo live streams a long time ago. Okay, I'm going to do Green Dolphin Street. And that'll be it for today. Thank you so much to you all for checking in. Thanks for being there for that incredible experience with Kristen, singing along with my piano 11,000 miles away. Please join me for this live stream on Friday if you can. Tickets are at dantepfer.com/tix, Tix. Here's Green Dolphin Street. All right, guys, that was Green Dolphin Street in E flat, and then in A, and then in B flat. I think that's it. In kind of a fast 5/8. Jan Zamashki says, thanks for buoying our tempest-tossed spirits. Yeah, well, thanks for buoying mine, because if you guys weren't here, I would feel very lonely musically. It's really a gift for me to get to communicate with you guys this way. Mark Sophia says, Brisbane to NYC is 9,625 miles. Wow. So that's the distance that the information was traveling over the internet earlier when we did that duet with Kristen Berardi. Pretty amazing. I'm really excited about how that went. Tommy Wilson says, thanks, always surprising, uplifting, new. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for joining us. Oh, good question. Daniel McCullough asks, how many more of these Monday live streams are you going to do? That's a really great question. I've been really enjoying just doing them every Monday. So basically, I'm going to keep doing them for as long as I can. I may need a vacation at some point, but also maybe I can do them from vacation. Maybe I can find a piano somewhere and do a special distance live stream for you guys. I'm really enjoying having this constant connection with you guys. It wouldn't be the same if it wasn't every Monday. Julie Archibald says, such a gift and all sorts of fun surprises today. Lucky bunch here. Go sleep. Everybody's very concerned about my sleep. Yeah. I should probably take a nap. And Mark Sophia says, the signal probably traveled longer than that following cables. Yeah, it's probably way longer than the 9,625 miles that it is, that it would be as a crow flies, if a crow could fly that far. Yeah, it's extraordinary that it can work at all. Yeah, Mark Sophia says, a vacation where you go to some place? People still do that? Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing? I'm talking about in the future, maybe at some point. Yeah, actually, I have a concert in Italy at the end of August that apparently is actually happening. They're building a special outdoor venue where people are going to be seated 6 feet apart from each other in Florence. And I was on the fence about taking it, but the thing is my dad lives in Paris, and I haven't seen him in a really long time, and he's had a really tough year and a half, so I want to see him. So I'm going to try to do that gig, going to protect myself like crazy in the plane and see what happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Monday live stream while I'm over there. But I'm going to try to find some solutions to keep it going. Maybe I can have some guest live streams. I could have like Kristen Berardi do a solo live stream from Brisbane instead of mine. Okay, guys. One more reminder, if you're just joining us now, I'm doing this concert. Oops, wrong one. Oh, hold on. Wow, isn't that an interesting view? Here you go. Yes. So I'm doing this concert this Friday, 3 p.m. of Bach's Inventions, interspersed with my reinventions, my improvised inventions for the missing keys. That's this Friday, and you can get tickets at dantepfer.com/tix, T-I-X. Agul Adrachmanova asks, Italy, are you flying? Yeah, I would be flying to Italy. Yeah, I think, with like some really advanced masks and gloves and a lot of precautions, I think it's relatively safe at this point. Anyway, I think it's worth it for me because I really want to see my dad. There we go. So this has been really fun. Thanks again for joining me. I'll be, please join me on Friday if you can. And I will also be back next Monday at 2 p.m., same time. I'll be more rested, and I look forward to seeing you there. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.